Hey all, Jack here. Last Monday on May 18th, I went chasing in Kansas with two people who I barely knew beforehand. But through this chaotic journey, a treacherous adventure, one might say, we bonded pretty closely and we got to chase some pretty cool storms. So, this chase was certainly an adventure. I mean, I traveled 10 hours with one person who I had talked to twice beforehand, and another person whose name I didn't even know till we were shaking hands on my front yard, right? Through the long night hours on the way to Kansas, to the battle with our number one enemy, my number one op, the mud and clay of Kansas, to the chaser convergence. Hey, I actually ended up splitting this into a separate video where I don't go over what we specifically ran into, but I talk about chasing convergence. Go watch it. That nearly got us, in an accident. I'll take you through the whole story. So a powerful shortwave trough would move through western Kansas and eject into the upper Midwest, the Dakotas, Minnesota, all that, right? This would provide a glancing blow to the warm sector, which is, East Kansas, Southeast Nebraska, Southwest Iowa, and Northwest Missouri. There was ample moisture and ample instability. Some modeled soundings pulled, I think, up to 4,000 to 5,000 joules per kilogram. I think most of the actual soundings did as well. There was a ton of low-level shear. I think 0 to 3 kilometers was something like 30 or 40 knots, right? And then there was basically no mid-level shear. So that 3 to 6 kilometer range had pretty much zero change in height, or not in height, sorry, zero change in direction or in speed. And then there was some decent deep layer shear, but that mid-level shear, the lack of the mid-level shear was really our biggest failure, was our biggest issue, right? But yeah, I have it written here. The VWPs showed ample low-level shear, but almost no mid-level shear. Yeah. So there was a triple point in central Kansas that would meander on east throughout the day. To the north, there was a cold front, and to its south, there was a dry line. Now, we targeted the cold front because it was almost guaranteed storms were to initiate there. The main question was, how long could they stay discreet? And with the early initiation and just kind of dumb luck, those storms stayed discreet for quite a long time, which was a great benefit to us, and you'll hear why. So after driving 10 hours from Memphis to Manhattan, Kansas, we got some breakfast, and then we decided to go to the scenic overlook to take a nap before the storm started, right? We're driving along this gravel road, we're stopping to take photos, dilly-dallying, right? And then at about 7:30, we decided to take a shortcut to get to the overlook. And it was this gravel road that went up a hill called Twin Mounds Road. And we went, that looks good enough. So we drove up the hill. And as we crested the hill, it just turned to clay. It was just slick. We had no traction. I mean, to be fair, we were in a 2011 Toyota Avalon with street tires that was front-wheel drive. We were doomed. We shouldn't have been on that road in the first place, but we just slid down the hill. And so now we're stuck at the bottom of the hill. I mean, when I say stuck, I mean stuck, right? It wasn't fun. We spent 4.5 hours just clawing our way up that hill, down the next hill, and up one final hill. We had to push that car a half mile, right? And all this time, we're calling different towing companies. We're trying to get to the farmers nearby, right? None of them could help us. AAA's tow guy came out, and he nearly slid off the road himself, so he couldn't do it. I went to the stables on the other side of the road. The farmer said, I can't do that. My tractor would get stuck. We even called Manhattan Wrecking, and they offered to send out a skid loader, but turns out they were missing a part, and they couldn't do it, which honestly saved us because we would have had to pay like $850 for just 1 hour of the skid loader being out. So Lord knows how much that would have cost us. But all those people were as nice as they could be. They tried to help, or if they couldn't, they let us know up front, That was great. 4.5 hours, right? We're in the hot Kansas sun. We're pushing this little Avalon out. And we had to put stones and twigs. We'd roll it forward over the stones and twigs 4 feet, roll it back 10, move the stones and the twigs, do that. We did that for 4.5 hours. So anyways, we get it out, right? We're on the road. We're all excited.
Half a mile in mud, straight up the mud. Been here for like 4 hours. It's free. Let's go chase, baby.
And then the car has a death rattle. It has a really nasty shimmy. you know, if you look at the steering wheel, the Toyota logo is going 90 degrees this way and then 90 degrees that way with no one touching it, going like 40. But we think, you know, all right, there's mud in the wheel well. Okay. So we go to the car wash, we try to get it off. We try to chip it off with whatever we could. It helped a bit, but it wasn't enough. At this point, it was 1 p.m. Storms are already getting going for real in, you know, central and eastern Kansas. So we were stressing. So we went to the Discount Tire, and it took them about an hour and a half. But they took the tires off the car. They cleaned up the wheel well. They cleaned the tires, and it was the mud. All right. They gave us a free cleaning, and they were as nice as they could be as well. By divine providence, we were able to leave that Discount Tire at like 2:30, I think. 2:30, 3:30, yeah, no, 2:30, and blast northwest to Clay Center to target not the first Minneapolis storm, but the second one, the one that would go on to produce the Blue Rapids tornado. Now, I'm going to shut up, and for the most part, I will let the footage do the talking. So, here you go.
Towards Center, what is it called?
Clay Center.
We're headed towards Clay Center, Kansas to intercept some supercells that fired off the dry line. Super classic setup. It's only 3:45. We had an insane morning, crazy setbacks. Thought it was Jover, and now we are so back, and there are some cells going up, and we're gonna go look at them and smile at them and be happy.
I'm so excited.
I don't even care, bro, if they're sloppy, dude. We're chasing them.
Dude, this thing's blowing up, man. 61,000 foot tops. It's consolidating. It's at the end of the line. Beautiful.
Dude,
you love
it's
to
a
see it.
dismantled water tower. Holy
Chaser behind. Oh yeah, look at that motion. Zoom in on that. Let's get a little east. Might just be a little to the south. Beautiful. Chasers are starting to catch up. We should probably get east, like ASAP.
Oh, look at the horizontal vorticity up to the right feeding into it.
Oh yeah.
Dude, really strong horizontal vorticity.
Imminent.
It's about to go.
It's about to go.
Yeah. We got it. That's it.
That's
Alright, we're gonna need to go east here in a moment.
I don't think there's a huge rush.
There's an east option, look, see? Chaser. There's a good east option right there.
Yeah, there is.
I don't think you're driving.
He really wants to.
All of this after the day we've had.
Hey, I'll take it.
I can't focus on it anymore. Focus on the window.
Get a little wet. Yeah. You want to get a little north? Oh, good. Oh, that looks mean.
Like 1.1 miles. Okay, be careful here, dude. We can outrun this. There's about a mile when we go east.
Brutal conditions.
Alright, just watch for my turn. Careful on this. 0.3. See where they're turning up there?
Whoa!
Slow down. You're good?
What do we got up here?
Man, look at it.
Funnel.
Oh,
Funnel.
shit.
There's a funnel. Closer, closer, closer. Look at this rotation right up above us. Oh, it's imminent. Look at that motion.
I think that might be on the ground.
Slow down.
Rapid.
Slow down.
Rapid motion.
We're right on it. Here we go. Alright. We good? We're clear? Yeah, we're clear. We're on the hill.
Yeah, we're in the bear's cage right now.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We're clear to our side though. This is it. This is the surge.
Rain. Yeah.
You can see that cyclonic
Oh,
motion.
God, it's imminent. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here it goes. It's already crossed the road.
That's good.
Oh my gosh, on radar. Holy cow.
We're going
Oh,
east,
fun.
man.
You see that? You see that?
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah,
on the
yeah, yeah,
ground.
yeah.
It's on the ground.
On the ground.
On the ground.
Let's go.
Everybody coming? Good.
Clear right.
Clear left. We're on the ground.
Ooh,
I
yeah.
saw it.
I'd say this is successful.
Alright, what do you want to do?
I'm happy to ride.
Clear right.
Right here is where I would have talked about chaser convergence if I didn't already make a YouTube video on it that you can watch right here. I just want to thank you all for watching. If you made it this far, you can check out my Twitter or that other video I just mentioned. And you can also expect a weekly upload you can also expect one upload a week for the rest of this summer. Through the end of August, I will be doing one video a week. I don't know if it's going to be longer, short. I don't know. I don't really know, but you'll get a video guaranteed. Outside of that, you can check out my friends here, and yeah, thanks for watching.